Master cylinders, brake systems, stopping. Today's topic. My master cylinder doesn't work. For some reason, my foot, the brake pedal decided it was going to start going like to the floor. After I did some really hard stopping, my brake light came on. And I didn't notice anything really different. I mean, it still stopped, still slowed down, but the brake light was on. Checked the fluid was good. After a while, the brakes started to go slowly to the floor, and I wasn't stopping, and it was kind of a problem. So I found out when you take the master cylinder cover off that the front chamber, like for the front tires, doesn't do anything. So right now I have rear drums, and that's it. So I tightened up my drums, and now I stop again. And I tightened on my e-brakes so I can also emergency stop again. But I'd like my front brakes back. They're important, okay? So, master cylinder. That is our topic for today. We're going to take this bad boy out and replace it. So, the master cylinder is held to the vacuum booster by two nuts. So you got a nut there, and a nut there, where it's dark and you can't see. And then you just take off these flare nuts right there and there. And the master cylinder should come out. You know, now it's starting to come out the line, but good. Give it a good fast one. Alright. Yeah, stuff out of the front cylinder, nothing out of the back though. Pretty much.
See if we can do a little suction job. Some of it out.
Alright.
There you go.
Oh. So these guys taken off, your flare wrench, and these bolts taken out, whole cylinder just comes out. Cool. Like that some. Alright, bench bleeding. Get yourself some fresh brake fluid. Fill it up. That was filled like almost to the top. And then you take yourself something like this, just flat, that's not going to damage the inside. And you're going to put it in there and push on it and get all the bubbles out until just fluid comes out. So that means when you put it on the car, you won't have to bleed it for a year. And you can put it on. Alright, you take your little plastic fittings off after you're done bleeding them. Put the lines into the cylinder first, and then start to tighten down, so that way you can wiggle the cylinder around to get these nuts to start threading. So once you get them to thread, and they're down there tight, then you can tighten this up, these two nuts in the back, and then final bleeding. Alright, we got some bubbles in the front. That's strange. The front ones aren't working still. Complete it by shaking it. There's a lot of air bubbles in there, or something's messed up. That's weird. Alright, underneath we bled the front brakes. The front right seemed a little strange before the plant came out. So we topped it back up. Put the cap back on, and I took her for a test drive, and she stops pretty good now. The front definitely does something, because if you hold the brake and the gas, you can kind of hear the back wheels start to try and spin up. And when you run in reverse and hit the gas real hard, you can hear the front tires skid. So I guess that's a job well done. So there you go, master cylinder replacement. Ta-da!